Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to apply the Monogram decals to your wine glass. These have the monogram, the name, and the title of your bridal party. To do this, you will need some supplies on hand. You'll need your glass, you'll need your decals. I use a squeegee. You certainly don't have to go buy one of these. You can if you want. They're usually found in the vinyl section of the craft store where you'd find the crickets or the silhouettes, you know, the supplies for those things. I like to use a rolled up t-shirt. You could use a dish towel or whatever you have on hand. This will just help stabilize your glass when we're ready to apply them. You're also going to need some rubbing alcohol and something to apply the rubbing alcohol. I like to use a cotton ball. You could use a paper towel or whatever you've got on hand. So first thing we're going to do is put a little bit of rubbing alcohol onto our glass. This is just going to remove fingerprints, dust, dirt, all those things we don't want on there. It's just going to make you have a really nice clean surface for your decal to adhere. Alright, so while that's drying, we'll get the decals ready. I send these to you pre-rubbed, so they should be all ready to go on. But just to be safe, you can always take your credit card or your ruler and just rub it one more time on top of the transfer tape, just to make sure your decal is really sticking well to the transfer tape. All right, so I like to take my t-shirt here and just roll it up so that I have a nice stable surface for my glass. So with these ones, because vinyl only comes in single colors and you have a colored monogram and then the black lettering, you're going to have to do it in two applications. We want to put the monogram on first. So we're going to carefully peel off our backing paper, making sure everything is sticking to the tape and that nothing is sticking to the paper. Now we're going to carefully center it on our glass where we want it to be. Always start in the center and work your way out to the sides. This will help you get it on really smooth, so that you don't have wrinkles or bubbles or anything like that on your finished glass. If you get wrinkles in your transfer tape, that's totally fine. What we're trying to avoid is wrinkles directly over the vinyl lettering. So you're going to want to kind of pull it and kind of just make sure that it's smooth where the vinyl actually is. So creases on your tape, bubbles on your tape, no problem at all. You're always going to have a little bit of that because you're on a curved surface. So you just want to avoid it on the actual lettering. All right, so now we're going to take our squeegee or credit card or ruler, whatever you have on hand, and you're just going to go back over it, make sure that it's on there. Then you're going to slowly peel back your transfer tape. And the reason you want to do this kind of slow is because if your vinyl ends up lifting with your tape, you want to be able to put it right back down where it was. If you don't realize it's lifting and you pull too fast, you can easily rip your vinyl right in half. All right, so we're just going to pull that off. We've got our letter right where we want it. So now we're going to do the same thing with our name and our title. We're just going to carefully remove our backing paper, making sure everything is sticking to the transfer tape side. And I'm going to lift this up a little just so I can see really well where I'm placing it. You can see through the transfer tape. I don't know how well you can see that on the video, but when you are actually doing it, you'll be able to see through it. It's not totally transparent, but it's see-through enough that you can line it up. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to always start in the middle and work our way out to the sides. I like to pull the transfer tape kind of tight. Just make sure all the letters are nice and flat. We're going to do the same thing we did on the M, and we're just going to make sure that's on there. Then we're going to slowly pull back our transfer tape All right. There you go. These glasses were purchased at the Dollar Tree. They are great for this because they're nice and big, which means you don't have as much curve, which just makes it a little easier to apply them. And they're really thick and heavy and sturdy. They're just really nice glasses. So for $1, plus the vinyl, you have yourself a really economical way to have a fun personalized gift for your bridal party.